in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Larson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Back to throw, it's House. Got his man on the right. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a guy actually...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it on the outside. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A low line drive and not his best work. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Here's the handoff. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
You wonder if about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
Can they catch him? Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this
I just
position,
took the
they
short
like
by
to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
I was mad as hell.
They got nothing on the last play at
Well, that
2nd
ended up
and
working
10.
out.
To the air, it's Houck. Rushes on him.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds a tight end down the gut. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Catch in the middle, it's Varsity. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Great job by the back on the option.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they...
Oh, he's got some space. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Irish! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is He's headed to the sideline.
I can't see that fucking green. Green uniform, green
and
fucking
he should
grass.
have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Extending the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Oh, that was perfect.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Hout. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Once he got some room.
Aw, come on, bro. What, man? Oh, yeah. All I do is run save.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Looking to throw.
Oh!
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the option. He'll pitch it. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The RPO, it's complete. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
throw. Pocket breaking down. They make the stop, but there's a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, good ball.
They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the...
Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here come the Irish, back on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Looking for a man. It's Hout. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
This offense is clicking. Everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone.
Man.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown by the Irish. And they add 6 trip to the house.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Oh, shit.
That was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Out of
So
fuck.
the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Tigers want to move quickly. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
No.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
No,
Notre Dame
he
trying to
didn't
keep
get
this drive moving on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got room to work. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Larson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He'll ride his man on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
What the fuck was I doing?
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Finding open areas. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Oh, shit.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play.
Oh,
there
shit.
he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Gives it on the option. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Quick toss. Touchdown,
Come on,
Tigers.
son.
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Hout. It's complete to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Trying to take it back. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down.
Come on, bro. What am I
I
doing?
think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points.
Just
You
let him
want to
come
be
back
aggressive.
right now, bro.
But you
No reason. I
cannot
can just
put
run
the
the
ball in
ball,
harm's way
go to half.
near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Auburn doing business in the red zone. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Taylor wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Graves. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Going for 6.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
The gamble pays off on offense. I know there are a lot of coaches out there that would have just kicked that field goal in the final play of the first half. Instead, they decide to throw it. And when you've seen these two guys hook up as many times as they have in the past, why not just do it? Great job executing. They're on the same page. They get the score in the end zone on the short throw, and they've got the lead going into halftime.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway.
Oh, he got ball for
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made...
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Who else throwing that shit?
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Scanning the field is Houghton. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On target to the left.
Come on, bro.
Finally
Somebody get there, man. I see that shit from a mile away.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Now on the option. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside.
Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Fayetteville. They're trailing by 25 to Tennessee. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Hout. Shoots it to the left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Bro,
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Ooh.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call...
Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Auburn offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know it's not a first down, but
I knew it
like
was.
the way they
I
ran
knew
the
it
football
fucking
here.
was.
Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's
Roughing the
brought
passer?
down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see
What?
which way that's
Come
gonna go.
on, bro.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this
bro.
guy has cut them into pieces.
Straight, bro. I felt it, too.
The offense comes
I
back
was
out
like,
with a
I
new
told
set of
you.
downs
Damn.
after the penalty. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab at the 10. defense is there
Yo,
to make the
if I've
stop,
ever
but
seen
he's
the
got the first down, and
fakest
they'll
shit
have
ever,
a first and
yo.
goal at the 6.
The fakest shit I've ever seen.
This is a shootout.
Yo.
Both offenses up and down the
Oh
field. They're
my
generating
God.
explosive
There's no way you
plays.
got that
It
shit.
feels like
No
which team
way.
has the ball last may
There's
win, but
no
give the
way.
quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to
Good
take a
play,
shot
okay.
into, and he throws an absolute dime.
A first down run in the red zone.
Oh my God, I was
He
there.
steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for this offense. Here comes the option. Now the toss. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time.
And he rolls into the house.
Come on,
Touchdown, Auburn! How about
put somebody
this
in
Tiger
spy,
quarterback
bro.
etching
What
his
the fuck
name
is in
alongside
spy?
the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
This nigga's charging me.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Hout. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll take another shot here. Catch inside the 25. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hauls it in. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Gonna look downfield again. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Slides, and he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
When I get inside the 3 on first and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finally getting him.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking downfield, it's Hout. Under fire. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Is ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Hawkins.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Cade. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
So hard to fucking...
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Quarterback gets past the marker. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Taylor wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Fuck, man. Why didn't I kick that field goal? That was dumb.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hout. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Bullshit. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Bullshit.
That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Line is set on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, going to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Defense still has all 3 timeouts. Offense about to take a knee. Maybe everybody's content with where we are heading to the break.